To what can I compare the kingdom of God? The kingdom of God is like this pine cone. Taken of itself, this pine cone is not worth that much. In fact, anywhere you find one pine cone, you're going to find a lot of pine cones. But if you could see things as they really are, you would see so much light and truth and joy in this pine cone that it would be worth all of creation just to get this. Pine cones come full of seeds, and this one, when they're splayed out like this, the seeds are gone. What happens is, when the cone opens, the squirrels come. And the squirrels eat a lot of the nuts, but squirrels bury them for storage. The interesting thing about a pine cone is it can't produce a pine tree. This is actually a fir tree, so don't fact check me. It can't produce a pine tree without first being planted in the ground. But the seeds don't go into the ground by themselves. A squirrel is required to dig a hole and put the seed in there. Now, when this tree grows, for many years it will produce many pine cones. But it'll never get to that point without the squirrel planting the seed. Now, the squirrel isn't the seed, and it isn't the tree. And it isn't even really a significant part of the puzzle, because it's the sun and the air and the ground that make it possible for the seed to turn into a tree. But without the squirrel, none of it can happen. Now, if there's enough joy latent in one pine cone to make all of creation worthwhile, how much more an entire tree? And when you have a whole tree, you'll find that a whole bunch of squirrels come along and live in it, and they spend their time in it, and they eat the seeds that come off of the tree. So that is what the kingdom of God is like.